Hey everyone, back at it again, this time with the granddaddy video of them all. This is every vintage bike that I currently own. Hopefully more on the way, but finally got room to keep them all, so obviously go ahead and walk you down the line and talk a little bit about each one of them. But finally got some decent weather to do this video, so kind of exciting in itself, really. Having rain here past few days made things hard. Just do a quick walkthrough down the line. All bikes are original paint. Nothing's been repainted. If you've seen the video I have about my 1968 Apple Krate, I talk a little bit about having some stuff re-chromed and chain guard repainted and screened, but all the frames are original paint on all these bikes. So go back down here. We'll start from the earliest and work our way down to the newest, although nothing's really all that new. Start off 1962 Schwinn Corvette 5-speed. Very rare bike. Only made the 5 speeds for 18 months, I think, if I remember correctly. Paid $70 for this bike at a yard sale. Frankly, it was worth $70 whether it was a 5-speed or not. The bike's really clean for the most part. Good original paint. Does have nicks and scratches. Chain guard's a little beat up, but I mean, come on, it's 5-speed. So does have the Starburst head badge that everybody kind of digs. Kind of hard to find too. I think they sell pretty decent by themselves. Then 1964 Schwinn Sting-Ray, February 64 Schwinn Sting-Ray, all original paint. Only thing that's not original on the bike is the front rim, but it is a correct center stamped S7. I paid $20 for the rim. Bike was ran over after it was new, left out in the driveway by the owner. Dad pretty much said you can't take care of it anything expensive and nice. I'm just going to go out and buy you a cheap bike. And they threw it in the garage till they moved, in which case I bought it for $50. Bike is really clean. This early stuff's really hard to find when it's, you know, really good shape. I added the tiger tail just for coolness, but gotta love that copper tone. Next bike, 1965 Schwinn Deluxe. Missing the high loop sissy bar. It was like that when I got it. Did have the pumpkin style headlight when I bought it. Got the deluxe seat on it that's kind of difficult to find a little bit. Side stamped S2 with a center stamped S7. Not sure exactly when they made this change, but obviously the guy told me the bike was all original. I'm not too familiar with the early stuff, but still everything checked out to me, at least visually. Overall, pretty decent condition bike. Obviously, just like anything else, gonna have its nicks and scratches, but chain guard's really strong still. Chrome's pretty decent. Next bike, 1968 Rotten Apple Krate. Bike's got crusty, rusty parts all over it. Talked about this bike in another video. Basically built it with the worst parts I had on hand. Basically my rider. One bike you can take out, ride, don't have to worry about if it falls over. Just keep on going. Gives you all the fun of a Krate without having to worry about having it, you know, get torn up, really. Pretty neat. My 1968 mildly restored Apple Krate. Bike was built around an original paint frame. Chain guard was repainted and silk screened by Pete. Pete did the seat as well. some re-chromed items on this: front rim, springer, seat post, and fender. All that stuff was re-chromed. Original chromed items though. Rear rim's completely original, the sprocket's completely original, the seat, or the sissy bar, the handlebars. You know, basically even the shifter's original chrome. It's just been soaked in evapor rust and had new decals put on it. The bike was originally sold through a Harley dealer. 1969 Schwinn Orange Krate. Has 1998 reproduction seat on it, but everything else is original. Has a gripper slick on it, not the orange line gripper slick, just the standard gripper slick. I know there's a guy on eBay that kind of sells the ones that I believe Schwinn put out later that have the orange line on it. I've been tempted once or twice to collect to buy it now, but just haven't gotten around to doing it. And I don't really want to paint a line on this bike just because it's a solid original tire. 1969 Schwinn Lemon Peeler. Bike's all original, minus the cables I believe, and the rear tires same thing, just a cheap China Slick rear tire, Uniroyal maybe. Need to have the cables converted back over to that darker metal fleck one in gray. Still original paint bike, original seat. This was the second Krate I got. The orange Krate was the first. 1971 Apple Krate. Got the Goodyear red grasshopper slick on it. It's the only Krate I've ever found at a yard sale. Paid 225 bucks for it. Pretty much about the luckiest I think I've been with Krates at yard sales. I mean, bikes are drying up, getting hard to find. Stuff like that just doesn't happen anymore, no matter what you have to pay for them. 1971 Cotton Picker, original paint, original seat. Pretty much I changed out the handlebars for a better condition, but they're original chrome. It took me forever to find an original paint cotton, and I only had to give 300 bucks for this one. It was hanging in the rafters of a garage of a friend's relative that I knew. I'd walked under the bike maybe 25 times in my life and never looked up to see it. Gotta look up once in a while. Got two 1971 Grey Ghosts. Got my one complete bike that I bought and pieced together. It's all original stuff, just maybe not original to the bike. It's got nicks and everything, but it's original paint Grey Ghost. I'm a stickler for original paint. Don't care how bad it is unless it's just completely roached out. I will not repaint a bike. Plus, I mean, 1 year only. I mean, you lose that champagne tin after you repaint it. 1971 Grey Ghost, just like the other one. I think this one's a month later. Been trying to get this bike back together. It's rougher than the last bike. But like I said, original Grey Ghost. I'll put it back together, have it a rider, nothing else, you know. Just enjoy what I have, and having another original Grey Ghost. Disc brake P-Picker, 1971, December of 71. All original except the, let's see, the derailleur, the chain, and the handlebar grips. Everything else is all original. Put the pumpkin headlight on it, got a deal on it. Not too many accessories on any of these bikes. The Cotton Picker does have a speedometer on it. I have the cable off of it right now. It does have a, sorry about the traffic. It does have a speedometer on it. You see the disc on the back of the P-Picker. 1972 disc brake Apple Krate, bike all original again, minus reproduction cables. Bike, actually I bought it off a guy in Florida, but it was originally sold in Ohio. So, need a set of fenders. The rear one's been dented, but it's not killing me because it's the original set of fenders. 1972 Schwinn Fastback. Paid 30 bucks for this bike at a yard sale. I guess this is the only thing comparable to maybe the Apple Krate I talked about earlier. But anyway, still can't find much about any of these bikes. I mean, hell, the derailleur. I don't know, like, it'd probably take me a minute just to see what you could actually $25 for $30 on these bikes anymore. 1971 Schwinn Fastback, all original again. Came from a town not too far over. It too has a speedometer on it. I think I paid $200, maybe $300 for this bike, so still not bad. Bike has good original paint to it. Got this bike given to me for free. It's kind of the sore thumb of the group. 1971 Schwinn Racer. Bike's really clean. Paint's really nice on it. Family member brought it to the yard sale, didn't want it anymore. Kind of got in their way after they rode it a while. Gave it to me since they knew I collected Schwinns. Then I'm trying to get into some of the oddball stuff, you know, some of the kind of the off-brand muscle, and I was able to pick up this Huffy rail for $40. I have a lot more of the bike, but it's all tore apart, so this is what I have to show for right now. That's pretty much it, guys. This is what I have for the moment. Sorry about the lawnmower. Thanks for watching. Sorry for the long vid, but it takes a minute to capture all these bikes. Go check out some of my other vids. Y'all have a good day.